Hey guys, Zell here. Welcome back to some more Trails of Cold Steel 3. Time to continue off and head back to the school. Nortia Province, northern area, skies above the Isengard Range. Isn't that the Courageous? Beale family's high-speed cruiser Courageous. So what's everyone up to on the Courageous nowadays? Oh hey, it's him. I already forgot his name. Viscount Victor S. Arce. Oh, so he's still a part of the Courageous, huh?
We are now over the western part of the Isengard mountain range.
Alright.
Estimated arrival in Heimdall is 1410.
Maintain current course and speed. Once we reach Ulster, adjust course to run parallel to the railroad.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You have my thanks, Your Grace. Your assistance this past week has been invaluable.
Think nothing of it. This is the Crimson Wing's job, after all. I've no doubt your first bout of field exercises in Northumbria saw you even busier than I. It is I who should be thanking you for your hard work.
To be honest, I'm having a difficult time deciding how to proceed as a teacher.
Perhaps that is a sign of General Craig's influence. I would advise you to follow your own convictions for the time being. That way, you may...
Ah, instructor. There you are.
Cadet Arner.
Greetings, my lord.
Seeing it up close, the Courageous is truly amazing. And though it was barely used during the Civil War, its main cannon is certainly impressive as well. Perhaps we should consider deploying a number of cruisers to match our fleet of battleships.
Cadet.
It is true that during an emergency, such power may prove beneficial. Learning when to use one's power and when to refrain is an important lesson. If that is the lesson your field exercises have taught you, then I'd say it is safe to declare them a success.
Yes, of course. My thanks, Captain Arcade. I look forward to seeing you again. I wish you luck patrolling the summer festival alongside my older brother.
So they're still talking at the summer festival, huh? Alright. So what exactly are they up to in the Courageous? Can't be anything good, right? I mean, everyone else on there is probably decent. Still don't know about the little brother. Still don't know about him. He possibly still could be corrupt. Oh? The heck are we doing out here? Ghosts? Wait, are we gonna be dealing with the supernatural again?
How many times have they slipped away like that now? There's no end to it!
We need help from the Intelligence Division or the RMP.
Was that just like invisibility cloaking
Be
gear?
nice if all we had to deal with are those half-wits. But we can't afford to let our guard down. Spread out and lay low until the appointed time. Be sure you've got your Ramdas ready to use.
Roger. Recommencing mission.
What the heck does Ramda even stand for? Oh hey, it's a paloma
Red
grass.
flowers?
Don't touch it. Oh boy.
I don't think so.
Oh hey, it's that thing again. Asher flames.
There's no end to them.
Vita!
The eyes which served as the vessel for the bringer of miracles. But when the flame consumed the mirage, the fairy tale became that of the Empire. So as a professional, how do you intend to intervene?
Oh, was I that obvious? To be perfectly honest, I'm having a bit of trouble finding a lead.
Wait, isn't this the teacher with the glasses in the first game? Was he also in the second?
I was hoping we could work together as friends and colleagues and have ourselves a little information exchange. I could even help you bury the hatchet with the elder of your clan, perhaps?
That's right. You have an agreement with her, don't you? Well, I'll consider your offer. However, I ask that you play nice from now on, Mr. Former History Instructor. Or should I say, Second Dominion, Thomas Lysander the Partitioner.
Yeah, it is him. Was he an enemy or a friend? Still don't necessarily know. There's a lot of things I don't necessarily know anymore. The story is going in a place where I definitely did not see it coming. I mean, Angie being shot at in the final moments of the last episode still kind of hurts that I left it. I need to know. Will we get to find out? Probably not. Anytime soon. I didn't see what the name of the place was called. I was too busy talking. It was something garden, obviously. Oh. We're here. Emperor Eugene III. Empress Priscilla.
I would not have expected that Olivert would be missing the party like this.
It is unfortunate, yet understandable, given the current situation. With the Crimson Wings safeguarding Heimdall's skies, I'm sure the citizens will feel at ease.
Yes, but I can't help but feel bad for him. I wonder if he's been upset over Cedric's actions of late.
Olivert isn't the type to let that get to him. You should know this as well as I.
No, you're right. He was only a young boy when he lost his mother and was adopted into the royal family. I would have understood if he hadn't accepted me, given his early life. But he gladly welcomed me as his stepmother, and was truly happy when Alphen and Cedric were born.
Yes, that is the virtue he possesses. It's easy to believe he has friends not simply across Erebonia, but the entire continent.
Yes. However, recently, even though Cedric once looked up to his older brother, he...
Pardon me, Your Highness. Chancellor Osborne would like an audience.
Really?
Very well. Send him in.
I don't want to see him. Dang it. Chancellor Gileath Osborne.
My apologies for interrupting, my liege. You as well, Lady Priscilla.
No. It's quite all right. I shall excuse myself now.
She seems to have some worries about the prince.
It is to be expected, so long as she sees things differently from you.
Understood.
In any event, it seems things are beginning to line up with what was written in the records.
Yes, though we set the timing for the Civil War ourselves. By this point, however, the ending is all but decided. But are you certain this is all right? Leaving everything in my hands?
As I told you 14 years ago, if there truly is no other way to avoid this end, then I shall leave it all to you.
So you're in on
it may
as
place
well.
a great burden on my sons, but could not the same be said of you?
Yes, my liege.
Chapter 4. Radiant Heimdall. So I'm assuming we're going to Heimdall next. Alright. It is now July 4th. With July, summer was in full swing in leaves. Yeah, but now we're back at school, man. Come on. Now I gotta go running around inside of every single building looking for every single thing again. However, with doors moved back toward being a... However, with doors moved back towards being a traditional military academy, no summer uniforms were given out. Students at both the main and branch campuses were only allowed to remove the inner lining from their normal uniforms. That's kind of harsh. As students across both campuses were wilting under the sun's harsh rays, a certain event was about to take place that would bring them all together. What, is there like going to be a school clash battle royale? To test our strengths with each other? Fourth period, Erebonian history. Thank God I don't need to actually do any tests. I love being a teacher. I don't need to give the tests, I get to dish them out. Up till now, we've covered an overview of the time period from the Great Collapse to the modern era. But starting this week, we'll be taking a more in-depth look at certain key individuals. We'll start with Dreikel's Vice-Aorna, father of the Imperial Renaissance. 250 years ago, he brought the War of the Lions to a close, ushering us into the modern era. Though he was born as the third prince of Emperor Valius V, he was born out of wedlock and ended up abdicating his status and wandering the Empire. He found himself at the edge of the Empire, the Nord Highlands. There, he was welcomed by the nomadic tribes and spent a few years with them. Meanwhile, the Empire's mainland had been plunged into a bloody civil war. Originally, he had no interest in the throne, but once he saw the toll the war was taking on his country, he decided to put an end to it. He started with only 17 followers, 16 Nord warriors who decided to join him, and his confidant, the Knight Roland. Half a year later, though, Prince Dracos would have a fateful encounter with the southeast of the Empire, the Grab. The daughter of a count and leader of the Eisenritter, Leanne Sandlot, the hero otherwise known as the Lance Maiden.
I have a question. Was that person you and the other instructors fought the real Saint Leanne?
Probably. Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. Saint Leanne is a legendary knight. There's no way it was actually her, but I heard the fight was intense. Well, instructor.
Without a doubt. She was tremendously strong, and that aura of hers certainly seemed real. But it's possible one of Ouroboros' members is just posing as her. Let's put that aside for now, though.
Don't be
stingy.
Stingy? By the way, 254 years ago today, on July 4th, the War of the Lions came to an end. Now, keep in mind, the test will cover the events from just before to just after the War of the Lions. So make sure to review that time period thoroughly. I hate to admit it, but he really is good at teaching. Well, to be fair, he himself was a student just last year. I heard his grades were pretty high too. Oh, you bet they were. I used Google. This ain't nobody got time to study. And with my goldfish memory, I wouldn't be able to remember most of the stuff I read anyways. Tch. He looks great in glasses too. Calm yourself, Muse. Homeroom. Anyway, our 4 days of midterms will begin tomorrow. General Studies, Military Science, Arts, Information Processing, Combat Technique. There'll be a lot to cover, so good luck. Oh, you rattled those all off like it'll be easy. No way, Eldad is going to be easy. I suppose we'll simply have to trust in everything we've learned thus far. By the by, little birdie told me the contents of our exams and the schedule will match that of the main campus. I wonder will our grades be posted alongside theirs? Oh, it's a competition of highest scores. Okay. That's right. Both individual scores and class averages will be posted at both the campuses. So it should be worth your time to study, wouldn't you agree? It's so blatant. So you're going to make us compete? And our little crown prince is going to be handed first place on the silver platter, yeah. I can totally see that happening. No, that won't happen. In the past, the Orcs was split up into nobles and commoners, but grading has always been done fairly, and the instructors I know at the main campus wouldn't let grades be tampered with like that. So at the very least, the exams will be a level playing field. If you say so. There will also be a little reward waiting for you guys once the exams are over. You'll have a free day this weekend to look forward to, so give the exams your all. I'll be giving the exams for Erebonian history and combat technique, so please ask me anything you're confused about before tomorrow. All preparations for the exams have been completed. Grades will be posted alongside the main campus, but I don't expect there to be problems. Our curriculum shouldn't be in sync, thanks to the Orbital Network. Should. It's great that we were able to work with the main campus instructors to come up with the exam questions. All that's left is for the students themselves to show us what they've got. Jaeger Corps have been confirmed retreating from the Empire since last month's field exercises. According to the Intelligence Division, it would appear the Society has withdrawn as well. I see. Well, that's true. It's great news, but... maybe we can stop being fully clenched all the time now. We cannot let our guards down completely, but for the time being, we can at least allow them to just be students. Take care not to disclose any information regarding exam questions, but feel free to clarify any questions the students have. Be a simple guiding hand in their studies. Uh-huh. I was about to ignore everyone but my own students. That's what I've been doing thus far. Looks like Big Bad Mr. Michael has really toned it down. He always has been very serious and responsible. But seems like he's been thinking with the students in mind recently. Let's do our best to be as much help to the students as we can today. Right, we still got some time before the school closes for the day. Well then, let's split up gang. Exams will be held over the next 4 days. Then this Sunday is a free day. Locations for our next field exercise will be announced too, so it's going to be a busy few days. Library. Guess I could go there and check. Looks like everyone's working together to brush up on the weak subjects. Guess I'll make my rounds and talk to any students who look like they're having a tough time. That aside, water bottles in the Black Workshop. Wonder if the principal and the professor know anything about them. They probably do. Talk to specific characters today to trigger study events. Main story will progress after you've seen all the key events and used up all of your studying points. Got a message on Zarkus too. Holy. How to put this without sounding silly? Thank you for such a nice present. Such a beautiful and elegant design. I didn't even realize it was a pinky ring at first. I thought it was an engagement ring. Oh my. Which would have been fine by me, really. Jeez. Just kidding, duh. Thanks a ton, Vane. I'll be sure to show it off on a special occasion. Damn, she really threw me for a second. Oh, whatever, I'm just glad she likes it. She probably actually meant that. What a bold boy you are. Sending a woman perfume, Master Vane. Am you ever bold? And I happen to love the smell of roses. I'll be certain to wear this next time I see you. I will, of course, be keeping this a secret from Lady Elisa, as you should. Maybe I push it if it's a gift we have to keep secret. Well, she clearly likes it. That's all that matters. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I use the anti-coffee grinder you sent me right away. In a word, it's incredible. There's this aged, profound flavor I've gotten with it that's like I've been sent back in time. Wake up in the morning with it, I'm good to work for the rest of the day. Come visit the Ost district where I'm home and I'll brew you a cup. I knew a coffee connoisseur like him would appreciate it. I'm already looking forward to that cup. Elise? I tried that pure white soap you sent me and the results were wonderful. Using it makes me feel as moisturized and it was when I bathed in the hot springs at home. I'd let you see for yourself if I could. Perhaps I'll have enough set aside for our next hot springs visit. I'm not so sure about that. Old enough that we shouldn't really be bathing together anymore. It's nice that she's already making use of the soap at least. I mean, what's the problem, huh? I don't see the issue. The Eastern tea you sent me was just delicious, Rain. I did have a difficult time bringing out the true essence. Mind Eastern and Western teas are prepared very differently. I've come to learn. I think I would be much better at it. You would be much better at it. I'd love it if you could teach me your ways. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that when I gave it to her. I like the idea of teaching her how to prepare it though. Obviously, nothing here, nothing here. Nothing here. Okay, so there's a bunch of studying that we gotta do. So, all the green markers are what? Who I decide to teach? Creating clean water during a disaster. Prepare I had to speak, didn't I, about this? Memory of a goldfish. I'm not gonna remember any of this if they ask me what it is. Well, I'm gonna have to be looking this up. So, creating clean water during a disaster, prepare a container, pack bottom with cloth, pack charcoal, sand, and pebbles in that order, pour water from above and wait. It's like something they teach actual soldiers on the front lines. I'll need to make sure everyone memorizes this. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Okay, hold on. There's someone down here. Yuna. Oh boy. Oh my god. There's a lot of books here. I don't think I need to do any of these. I really don't. Because the ones I usually would need are on the other shelf. Yeah, and it's not glowing either. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and the finale. Alright, so save the game. Then let's teach Yuna. Oh, it shows in top left who I can study with. Obviously, one of them is going to be Yuna. If I can study with Altina and Muse, I will. Why is all this Empire history stuff so tricky for me? If you get any of this, Leo, I can help you with crossbow stuff. I am all set when it comes to stuff about the ocean, but anything else and I'm a lost case. Look at that, it's important to know history so you can learn from it. But do we really gotta memorize all these names and dates? Oh, I feel like my head's about to explode. Seems like they're cramming for their history exams. They look pretty focused. Maybe I can help them out a bit. Yes? Hey Yuna, Leonora. Sounds like you two might be having some trouble. Instructor Rean. Well, you're cut at the root of all of our problems right now. I guess that's one way to put it. As my way of apologizing, how about I help you study? But for real? Oh man, that'd be great. Am I gonna look this up? This part we covered in class just recently. The World Alliance began 947. You name the 3 events that directly led to it. And let's see. The World Alliance was this battle over succession. So the first reason was the death of Emperor Valius V. Yeah, that's exactly right. The next is the assassination of Prince Manfred, right? He was supposed to be emperor. But isn't it just those 2 things? Well, to be fair, the third reason's a little tricky. But it's also the most direct cause of the war. All the remaining princes trying to claim the throne at once. Oh yeah, that's right. I get it. The first one to try to seize the throne was the 4th Prince Orthros. Then it was 2 years after the war began that Prince Dracos raised an army to put an end to it. When you explain in steps like that, it's easier to understand. Yeah, there's a lot to remember, but I feel like it's better organized in my head now. Glad to help. No matter how the question is actually written, as long as you understand the sequence of events, you should be able to answer. I hate to admit it, but he's kind of reliable. Why don't you just appreciate him for what he is? I hope I was able to help you guys even a little. Oh, and while I'm here, let me go over the different battlefields with you. After that, Rean continued to explain various points of the World Alliance in a simple and accessible way. Oh, I bet he did. Bond with Yuna strengthened. Oh, I'm halfway to 5. No, I'm almost maxed. Dang it. Alright. How's it going for you guys? Are you helping these 2 study Toa? Yep, sure am. These 2 were both a little worried about questions on politics. Not to mention all the recent changes in the political landscape. The dissolution of the House of Representatives and the House of Peers, establishment of the Central Diet and 8th Metropolis Plan. Oh, it all sounds like some foreign language. I feel your pain. If you had the time, would you mind helping us out, Rean? There's only so much I can cover on my own. Yeah, sure thing. Being helped out will give the students advice on political ethics. AP increased by 2. Hell yeah! Increase my AP as much as I can. How you guys doing? Oh, Instructor Reed. You all studying for the test together. Yes, we're going over the things subject by subject, teaching each other the ones we know best. Our specialty is the medical field. Aha! Leave survival skills to me. And I'm in charge of physics. Sounds good, like you guys have got a good system going on here. Well, if that was everything on the exams, then yes, but we're having some trouble with history. Well, I guess that's the way I come in. Here, let me take a look. Hey, thank you. I guess it never hurts to ask. Thanks for your help. We can give the students some advice on history. It being increased by 2. Okay, I mean, I said I would ignore the other students, but I mean, if they're green markers, then obviously I'll help. Now, if they were the yellow markers, like Yuna was, I wouldn't do it. Are you two studying global technology? For now, yes. I'm going to teach Tina about military science, and she's teaching me about ordnance. I see. Well, it doesn't sound like there's much I can help with here. Actually, regarding the usage of orbital AEDs, if you don't mind, could we get a brief overview? I had some questions about its use outside of just basic operation. Oh yeah, I was curious about that too. Well, that I can help with. Leave it to me. Yeah, thank you. My thanks. We can give advice on using technology in combat situations. AP increased by 2. AP may be increasing by a lot, but it's not going to help me in the long run. I'm already not going to get an S+. Well, there's Kurt. One of the mainline missions there. Okay, so the garden. Yes. I've already done a decent amount of stuff. It's already been 33 minutes. Oh my god. Altina. Oh, Altina and Louise. Are you guys studying here? Yes. We are reviewing music for the art class for exam. It seems there will be a listening portion of the test. We're studying for it outside so we don't bother anyone. I see. Oh, art is quite a difficult subject. Factual questions are fine, but I can't handle subjective ones. I actually have a harder time remembering all the dates and names for the factual questions. Let's help each other out, Ellie. Yes, please. It's true that questions that require opinions or emotion are difficult for Altina. Maybe I can help her and Louise study what they're studying. I don't know a whole lot about music myself, but maybe there's something I can do to help you two study. Really? Yes, please. So both of you are worried about the listening part of the exam. Oh my, yes. It's mostly that we have no idea what sort of questions we'll have to answer for it, so we've been listening to a bunch of different kinds of pieces. I don't have any trouble naming the chords, tempos, and names of the pieces. In the class, we've been asked for impressions of songs. When it happens, I'm completely lost, so I've been asking Louise what her impressions of the songs are. I don't think that's really the spirit of the question. I do feel a bit guilty about it. But wait, I'm sure the principal will have already predicted this. Meaning? In other words, there's a good chance using written questions and memorization will not help you answer. Because of that, I think it would be best for you to sharpen your creative sensibility as Altina. Oh, I see. Why don't you do that? Well, listening to a bunch of different pieces and coming up with impressions is a good start. But you can't get Louise's answers, you need to think about how they make you feel, Altina. I'll join you, so maybe if we keep at it, it'll help you out on the exam. I suppose it's worth a try. That's our instructor for you. The three of them listened to many songs and discussed each of their impressions. Your bonds, Altina, strengthened? Oh. I'm literally a smidgen away from maxing it out. Oh, that hurts. I think I just saw a green marker on the roof. I did. Valerie, what are you doing here? Is there a problem? No, I was just wondering why you weren't studying for the exams. Everyone else has gotten tougher and started studying their weaker subjects. Together, not tougher. Must I do the same thing as everyone else? Besides, exams are for measuring your average knowledge. If you cram the day before, it's not a proper measurement. But well, I suppose, but... I thought that Valerie had opened up a little since when she first got here. But I guess she's still just as aloof as ever. Oh yeah, you joined the Modern Music Club, right? How's that been going? Well, that reaction says it all. Are you having some trouble with the club? Let's say I am. What does it matter to you? I'd appreciate it if you quit prying into my personal matters. I've got nothing to talk with you about. Is that so? That's a teacher. I can't let whatever problem she's having continue. I'll talk to the other members of her club first, Pablo and Gustav. Rock in a hard place started. Alright. We picked up a side quest. Wasn't expecting that right now. Especially with most of the green markers being studying and getting AP. Inside of the cafeteria. I mean, I was from the other side, but sure. Hey, Reed. Oh, hello, Randy. Are you teaching military studies? Yeah, well, Sydney was about to head out. Geez, he's still got potential. The kid shouldn't give up so easily. I was planning on studying some more tonight. I just figured I should relax for a bit first. He's lying. You better just give in. He's effing to lend you a hand. Just say aye and don't be done with it. Fine. Randy, would it be alright if I help too? We may need to get a little rough at Sydney. Oh yeah, sounds great to me. Why do these things always happen? We need a way to get the students' advice on military studies. AP increased by 2. Fantastic. I'm assuming since Pablo has green marker, this is going to be another side quest. Oh wait, no, this is having to talk to Pablo and Gustav for Valerie. Hey Pablo! Hey Instructor Reed, can I help you with something? I wanted to ask you about Valerie. There's something happened in the Modern Music Club. Oh, that. I got into a pretty big fight with her. We haven't talked since. How did it start? I asked her to be on vocals. Vocals? Aye, she never sings in front of people, but I've heard her sing to herself a few times and her voice is just too good. So I asked her to take over on vocals even just once, you know. She was not having it though. We got a wee bit pissed and next thing you know, we're going at it. I see. I know she does not want to be in the spotlight, but I just think it'd be a waste of big talent if she didn't. I know I went overboard myself though. Problem is, I cannot figure out how to make things right. Yeah, we're going to talk to her one more time. Can you wait a little longer? Instructor Reed, cheers, I appreciate it. Okay, now I see what's going on. I should go talk with Gustav next. Yes, but here's the thing. Where exactly is Gustav? Okay, so I did it with Yuna, Altina, Muse is here. Kurt there, Ash there. Again, I don't care about the guys. So, yeah. Save the game and do it with Muse. If you know I can actually move correctly. Are you two studying physics? It looks like you're making good progress. Well, actually, we're having a hard time concentrating. I'm sure that if you helped us, we could even make even more progress. I almost thought you were being serious there for a second. Muse never changes. They both get good grades, I shouldn't have to worry about them. But that's still no reason for me not to help out. Or if it won't distract you, I can help. Then it's decided. Thank you. Judging from your notes, you probably don't even need my help. Though to Tatiana, you may have made a few careless mistakes. Sorry. I wasn't criticizing you. We're both still having some trouble with one of the more recent concepts. Variables that affect trajectory. Rotation and air resistance cause trajectories to deviate. Instructor Michael is already teaching you that, huh? Yes, but we're having a hard time grasping it. Especially the precession effect. Would you be able to teach us about it? It's actually hard for me, too. When a rotating object, in this case a bullet, is hit with an external force, such as air resistance, its trajectory will deviate. A bullet rotating to the right will sway right, and a bullet rotating to the left will sway left. At the very least, just remember that. To be honest, that's the extent of my knowledge on the subject. I see. That's still helpful, but it's hard for me to answer questions outside of my specialty. It might be better to ask Instructor Michael. Does that mean you're abandoning us? Would you be able to help us a little more? I feel like you're really good at breaking things down to make them easier to learn. Well, when you put it like that, I can't refuse. He even looks cute when he's struggling. Oh jeez. After that, being taught to choose physics using knowledge he'd gained through experience. Your bottom you say strengthened? It's a little bit into 5. Alright. That's all the studying I can do. So first floor of the school. Then the hangar. Then I believe we are done. Wait, there's a green marker I missed. Come on. Hasn't been that long since I played the game. Come on, man. Oh yeah, it's Gustav. That's why I hadn't talked to Valerie yet. Hey Gustav, can we talk? Dr. Reed, what is it? I wanted to ask you about Valerie. I heard she got in a big fight with Pablo. I wasn't there when it happened, but yeah, it seems so. And Valerie hasn't showed up to practice since then. Somehow I knew this would have happened eventually. Why is that? Well, Valerie's the kind of person who shies away from the spotlight. Not because of her personality, but more because of her upbringing. Oh. Valerie's always seemed to carry herself like a noble. Sometimes she almost reminds me of Muse and Tatiana. Yeah, I got that same impression from her. Nobles are extremely rare in Northumbria these days. What if she grew up being resented by those around her? It's possible. But this is all just speculation. Good point, I need to ask her about it directly. Thank you, Gustav, that was a big help. Oh, don't mention it. I didn't actually do much. I think I've got a better grasp of the situation now. I should probably go talk with Valerie again. Yes, we shall. School rooftop. Valerie. And check this was. Are you still here? Yeah, I talked with Pablo and Gustav. I think you should find a way to make up with Pablo. Huh, you're such a busybody. Well, if it weren't just a normal argument, I wouldn't step in like this. It seems like there's something you've been bottling up. Bottling up. Yeah, I'm sure you'll deny it, but you want to be on vocals more than anyone, don't you? That's not true. Well, I'm sorry if I am being a busybody, but you're from a noble family in Northumbria, right? So what if I am? Just that, if that were the case, I can imagine the circumstances you must have endured. Huh, well, you're not wrong there. Back when Northumbria was still a principality, the nobility system was still in place. After the Northumbrian disaster, the government was remade, the nobility abolished, though they kept their wealth to some extent. In a poor country like ours, children were born to wealth and comfort were, of course, victims of envy and spite. Valerie! On top of that, I have another secret. The truth is, my family is related to the former Grand Prince of Northumbria, Balmund. The former Grand Prince? I'm sure you know the story. You're a history teacher after all. Grand Prince Balmund, the traitorous ruler who fled Northumbria during the disaster 28 years ago. Apparently my family, with connections to him as a family of devils, mine included. How can they say such a thing? I came here intending to keep that a secret, but I don't care anymore. Anyway, it's probably best you do not get involved with the devil. So please, Instructor, just leave me be. I can't do that. Pablo? Valerie, how come you did not tell me sooner? It's just no fair for someone who's done nothing wrong to be treated like that. Hey, how long were you two here? We were here pretty much the whole time, sorry. Pablo and I were just worried though. This school is just full of busybodies. But fine, I'll let you two know as well. Nothing good will come from associating with me so. Don't be daft. Huh? Yeah, hearing that stuff even made me angry. Family of devils and all of that matters in a world of rock. Aye, come to think of it, it may even come in handy. Rock's all about the soul. Your upbringing does not have anything to do with it. Here, Valerie, it's about time you quit bottling it all up. Take those emotions and light a fire to them. Let them blow right up. He means they want to play some rock music with you now. Alright then, I'll go get the key to the art room. You get to be Instructor Reed. Hey, what are you? Are we gonna get to hear some rock music? How did it end up like this? No use whining about it. Yeah, you just gotta do it. I know, screw it. Hey, alright. If only I could actually hear Valerie's vocals and all. Nothing will still top, that school festival we had in the first game. That was great. That was brilliant. Your music was almost entrancing. I'd say it was pretty darn close to professional sounding.
Flattery won't get you anywhere.
And there's the one time that she's gonna have English. Nah, I need to be so shy. That was a square 1,000 times better than any lyrics. They'd fall out to my gob. From now on, you'll be focusing on vocals. Is that alright with you, Valerie?
Fine, whatever.
Really? Fine, whatever. You couldn't have discontinued it. I guess it's too late for me to back out anymore anyway. Secret's out now. Does that mean you'll agree to it? Yeah, I give up. Yes, get in here there. I get the feeling things are only gonna get more fun from here on. Campus quest rock in a hard place completed. 5,000 meter. I don't know why my students just paid me for that, but sure. I mean, technically, I guess they aren't really my students, per se. Oh yeah, that's a thing I can't do anymore. So it's down below on the first floor. Yep, Aurelia. She looks kinda nice with glasses on. There we are. Oh, Principal Quinn, you wear glasses. That's a little surprising. Well, actually, for some reason my vision is unusually keen. I can see everything in excruciating detail from up close to a great distance away. Sometimes I find myself getting annoyed by specks of dust floating in the air. So to combat this issue, I commissioned these glasses to suppress my vision. Glasses to suppress vision? Oh man, wish I had better vision. That's somehow not surprising at all. All that's left to do for the exams tomorrow is to leave them to the students. Is there something you'd like to ask me about Ouroboros, perhaps? Yeah, so you knew. What are your thoughts about the report that the Jaegers in Ouroboros have pulled out of Erebonia? I'd certainly recommend taking it with a grain of salt. The Ions, the Black Workshop. There are far too many unseen forces at work here. Yeah, I agree. Regarding the maiden, we've reached an answer of sorts. For better or worse. Huh. She definitely called upon her full power when fighting the two of us. But what if there was something more to her? Something beyond the power of a human? If she's out of the picture for good, then that's fine. Otherwise, we need to be ready for her, and by we, I mean all of you. Understood. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Aurelia's son's cape and Aurelia's glasses. What? What? So I can change Aurelia right now? Oh, it just removes her cape. I don't know what it is, but I really like these glasses. And now she has them back on. Alright. Now, I'm pretty sure I've done everything. A student storehouse. Let's go here. Nothing here? Alright, so let's go to the clubhouse. Nothing here. Let's go down. Obviously, I just exit, so I don't know why I bothered. So the hangar is the last place we need to go to. You know, we've made it so far into the game, and I've already lost a bunch of academy points. At this point, I'm probably just gonna go at my own pace and just go with the straight to the story. I've gotten a decent amount of gifts. I'm probably not gonna max all of them out. In fact, I don't really need to. So yeah, I might just skip past gifts because I'm pretty sure I've already probably missed a few. If I haven't, it's fine. But yeah, me running around everywhere else for an hour trying to find stuff. Yeah. That's an hour I could be doing the story and having more fun. Are these the remains of the White Ion? Huh. I was able to get a decent sample. This sample is better than the ones from Southland and Crossbell, but it will still take some time for me to analyze it. Is that so? I mean, its abilities were intense, spatial annihilation, from the railway cannons. It's safe to say, it's the culmination of society's Gordius series. The last I heard, its development stalled out 2 years ago, but we need to revise our understanding. In any event, your Tachi has been repaired. Check it to make sure it's as sharp as you remember. Okay, thank you, Professor. To be honest, I thought it was going to be the end of me. I was somehow able to enjoy it with that mana blade thing. It was probably some mana feedback that went through the Divine Knight, but it's not reliable. Don't expect it to happen again. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, thank you very much. Come on, Vin, you gotta get stronger, otherwise your Tachi will just get destroyed again. Can't believe it's already this late, huh? This guy looks kinda strange. I'll need to be prepped for the exam before I head back today. Once I'm done with everything I need to do, I'll head back to the faculty lounge. I mean, next is talking to Vellamore about the Tachi, right? No? Okay then. Oh wait, there's something else in the first floor. Right here? Yep. Okay. That is in fact all that we could do. Let's go inside of here and probably in the episode after. So start my final preparations for the exams. Engine patrols. I've done everything that I at least saw. If I missed something, I ain't going back. Rian looked over the exams for tomorrow and saw the students off the campus. After one final check to make sure everything was locked up, he prepared to head back to the dorm. Ah, it's raining, dang it. Looks like it's only sprinkling, but I'm glad I bought this umbrella. All the students are gone now, so maybe I'll...
Oh no! I didn't think it was raining this hard.
Oh? You gonna use, help Toa out? That's... Toa! Help out with the umbrella.
Oh, Rain! Was it your turn to lock up today?
Yep.
Thanks for taking care of things.
No problem here. Do you need an umbrella? We can share mine.
It's okay. It's not raining that hard.
Hey, that's a lie. You just said that you thought it wasn't raining as hard as it was. Come on. Either way, share the umbrella. I hand it over to you. Whichever you prefer.
That's not fair. You're not giving me much of a choice.
Just take it, alright?
Fine. You win. We'll share the umbrella. Just don't get your shoulder wet from trying to give me more cover, okay?
I mean, come on, I'd say you're pretty much already wet as it is. No worries, after all, you're so tight.
My, I wonder what you were about to say.
You gonna talk to your senior like that? She is your senpai and all. Calling her tiny, how dare you? Oh, I used to be so much more straightforward and innocent. Now you're giving me impossible choices like this. You've grown up in a bad way. Sorry. But knowing you gave your umbrella to a student in need, and then lied to them about having a spare so they wouldn't feel guilty. Were you watching? No, he just knows you very well. No, I just knew you wouldn't forget to bring an umbrella. It started raining so suddenly, it's an easy situation to imagine. Geez, you're banned for making weirdly accurate guesses like that too. I mean, you're still only 20. You could stand to be a little more innocent. Even though we're colleagues, don't forget I'm still a year older than you. I got it. But I think going through all of that changed me a bit. Huh? Nothing, sorry, let's head back. Or did you need to stop by somewhere first? No, I'm fine going straight home. How's it feel, Toa, being closer to Reed? Very close indeed. So the political economics exam was with Vice Principal Heinrich from the main campus. Yes, his expertise was a big help in making the exam. You're in charge of history and combat skills, right? Yeah, I worked with Instructor Beatrix and one of the new instructors at the main campus. Seemed like they were just as maniacally busy as we are. I suppose it's no wonder after Principal Van Dyke and Instructor Thomas both left. Instructor Markov and Instructor Mary are still there, giving it their all. And this really brings me back. 2 years ago, Instructor Sarah and Instructor Neidhart were giving exams too. Yeah, it seems like just yesterday. It feels like all the recent government policies are really putting a focus on the military. Nevertheless, it's reassuring to know our old instructors are still at it, doing everything they can. That's true. Yeah, I'm going to have to work hard to catch up to them. By the way, Angie and George are both back in Erdobonia now. Oh yeah, that's right. Are they both in Rura right now? Yes, I believe so. Oh, they definitely are, alright. One just so happened to shoot the other. Well, I mean, all we heard was gunfire. He possibly could have missed, or only grazed her shoulder. She possibly could have made it out of that situation alive and is just in hiding right now. But they must both be busy. I can't get in touch with either. Oh yeah, they're very busy right now. I think about those two makes me a little jealous. It's clear how much they mean to each other. Yeah. Well, sure, but... George isn't really Angelica's type, right? Then again, considering the way they looked dancing together by the bonfire after the school festival. Well, they've known each other a long time, so maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But still, I can't help but feel like their relationship is a little different from just two friends. The difference in their social classes might be a problem to some, but if something did happen between them, I'd be the first to congratulate them. I think Crow would have felt the same way. Yeah, he'd probably congratulate them, then tease them relentlessly. He would do that. I mean, you know you don't need to worry about your family or that mess person all on your own, right? If you ever need to talk, you've got not only the old Class 7 Instructor Sarah, but the members of Class 7 as well. Of course, I'm always willing to lend you an ear too. Toa! Do you happen to know about my father? Yeah, a little bit. I didn't hear it from Class 7 or Sarah or anything like that, But judging by Major Claire's behavior, I can make a guess. I see. Oh, it stopped. Dang it. Oh, looks like it cleared up.
Wow.
Dang. Good place to confess. You can see the stars shining so clearly now.
Maybe the clouds all got blown away? Thanks for helping me out. Reminds me of when we went shopping together as students.
Good times, good times. Oh wow, that feels like ages ago now. That was when you helped me figure out what to do for the school festival.
And then I showed you the video of our concert from the year before.
Ah, yeah, that was still a nice outfit you had on.
Oh, wait. Let's just forget about that.
No, you brought that back. That slipped my mind. You look nice in your outfit. Well, I doubt I'll ever be able to forget the sight of you in that outfit.
Rain, you're such a meanie.
But jokes aside, can we talk more sometime? I'd like to tell you some things. Things like my father, about what happened at the Infernal Castle. About what happened after you graduated. I want you to know the whole story from start to finish.
Of course. I'd love that.
Hey man, you got Elisa. You might want to slow your roll a little bit. You don't want Toa falling for you way she already has. It's like most women have in this already. Heck, even Yuna's probably falling for you now after she's gotten through with her little problems that she had. First day of midterms, oh good God, I wish everyone luck. The next day saw the start of the 4-day-long exams for both Thor's main campus and Sprain's campus. First period history. You know, I was gonna end the episode, but now we got this going on. The events leading up to the War of the Lions in 947, in which Prince declared himself the Emperor, next Emperor following the assassination of Crown Prince Manfred. Oh, we learned this from Instructor Rean just a few days ago. I spoke too soon! Wait. Following which prince declared himself the next emperor following the assassination? It was Drycles, right? No. It was Orthros. It was Orthros, and then like a year or two after it was Drycles. And this is the right answer for sure. I hope that was right. Which of the following statements about the effect of gyroscopic spin on the bullets is true? And it's just as Instructor Rean taught us. A bullet spinning clockwise skews right. Bullet spinning clockwise skews left. Bullet spinning clockwise skews up. Well, if it goes to the right, if it's spinning to the right, it will go right. If it's spinning to the left, it will go left. So this should be true. A bullet spinning clockwise skews right. Easy. Did I actually pay attention? Did my goldfish mind actually keep up? First period, military studies. Choose the most effective, efficient way of removing a squad during a siege battle. Easy. Okay, I did not learn this because I didn't talk with Ash. Well. Okay, efficient way of moving a squad during a siege battle before engaging attack from far away, before engaging attack from behind, and while engaging an attack from far away. I'm assuming it's the top one, but this is the extent of what I know because, again, I didn't talk with Ash. Hey, something I chose. Prince Orthros, apparently this thing is saying right. The first choice, bullet spins to the right, obviously. Third choice is, this one is the fourth choice. While engaging attack from behind. Okay. Obviously, it's this one. Obviously, what I'm reading could very well be wrong. But it could be right. Political economics. Is this Kurt? What's the term of profit generated via selling stocks and bonds? And this one is. So what is the term of profit generated via stocks and bonds? Income gain, income rise, capital gain, capital raise. It's capital gain, right? Hey! I'm not as dumb as I think. Well, that was easy. Altina? Oh wait, it said, oh, it is Altina. As part of the exam will be a listening test. Give a name to this song based on what you hear. This is Insectarine said. This point is interesting. Give this song a name. Broken wings, look to the sky, a lurking shadow, grand fear. Broken wings, right? Nope, look to the sky. I don't know, wouldn't this technically not matter? It's just you giving your opinion, but apparently it's look to the sky. That's what popped into my head. I guess I'll just go with it, exactly. It's just something that would pop into your head. This shouldn't really be a one that would matter, but sure, whatever. It was either the top one or the second one. I went with the top, I was wrong. Okay, what's the final day of midterms? Why the heck? I jinxed myself, man. Why do I have to actually do this? My students should be able to do this without me. During a disaster ensuring a source of clean water is imperative, which of these is the correct order to create a water filter? I just read this. No. This I'm not gonna remember this. Left is the lowest layer. We learned this from Insectarine not that long ago. I'm not feeling all that confident. I should be able to narrow down the answers. I cannot afford to get this wrong. Huh, what a pain in the ass. Cloth, no, charcoal was last. Cloth, pebbles, charcoal, sand. Cloth, sand, pebbles, charcoal. It's this one, right? Never mind. It's this one. See, I knew I would forget that one. Too much stuff happened after I read that I was not going to remember that. I'm surprised I remembered Orthros. And then Drycoals. And whatever came after that one. Alright, I got this one for sure. I'm a little surprised I remember that. Well, I'm pretty sure that's right. Thank you, Insectarine. Got it. Dang it, I feel so bad for not remembering that one, even though I legitimately looked at the stupid sheet of paper. I was never gonna know that. Never. Thus, the week of exams came to a close without incident. Now it's a lie, I had to cheat. I mean, I do that anyways. Who's got time to actually do test answers and whatnot when you got a story to go through? I ain't got no time to do no stupid tests. I already did my dues when Rean was a student. I shouldn't have to do that when my students are the ones I'm teaching. That ain't fair. While some students felt uneasy at the thought of their scores, most reveled in the sense of freedom that can only come after exams are over. By the principal's decree, a special class was held that afternoon to allow the students to relax and celebrate the end of their exams. Oh!
Not a bad view.
No kidding.
Don't forget, we are still in the middle of class.
Yeah, but still, I mean, come on, this is a nice view right here.
Instructor Reen, please help me work on my swimming form.
Oh boy. Oh, Aurelia. I didn't even see you there. Nice.
Muse? Hey! Why are you trying to drag him into the changing room?
40 Arch. This time for sure.
What a nice little pool party.
Agreed. Everyone sure is lively.
I'm sure they need to unwind after how hard they all worked.
However, if we're calling this a class, there should be some semblance of structure to it.
Hey, can I have another one of those swimming races?
Or perhaps a competition. One we can only hold here.
I was kidding. Please don't make me do the button QuickTime events again.
I've some ice-cold drinks available for any parched throats out there.
With the festive post-exam mood in the air, Reed and Class 7 deepened their bonds with the other classes. Eventually, Aurelia arranged for a competition between Reed, Randy, and Michael. As the competition reached its fiercest point, the special class came to an end. Thank God. I don't have to do it. Thank you. Okay, I actually don't. Oh, thought I would have to button mash again. I'll do QTs. It's a bane of my existence sometimes. Exams and then swimming. I'm mentally and physically exhausted. However, you seem to have enjoyed yourself. These are an incredible matchup, so I'd say it was a successful lesson. And I saw a feast for the eyes. Tch, how'd I end up here too? Geez, we're in the same class, so at least try to pretend like you like to hang out with us sometimes. Tina, you know, this cheesecake you two made is simply divine. It goes well with Mr. Celestine's iced coffee too. Agreed. It's an incredible idea to say you could open up a shop. Oh, you really think? It really isn't that hard to make. It's cool and light, perfect for the hot summer weather. Tomorrow's a free day, but then next week we got field exercises. And I heard Panther Solar trainings on Wednesday. Seems like they usually tell us where the field exercises are until that training day. If we're going shipping out next weekend, it's gonna be real short notice time. This time, maybe the exam screwed with the schedule. Now that's right, we need more time to prepare. Perhaps they're making things more difficult for us since we've gotten used to the pace. Still, only 2 days to prepare is a bit too difficult. Well, I suppose we've no choice but to wait until Wednesday to find out. And that will also be the day we'll find out our exam results. Don't remind me. I made so many mistakes. I'm actually looking forward to seeing the rankings. The exams are over and done with now, so no fretting over them now. Well, look at you, Mr. Honor Student. Of course you wouldn't be worried. Aren't you just as confident about your results, Ash? I'm just gonna go full throttle tomorrow so I don't think about my score. Oh wait, we gotta keep training too, huh? Yes, though it will depend on the professor. But I would definitely like to participate. I need to keep my senses honed. Agreed. An evil fortress proved very effective for that. That makes it even more regrettable that we weren't able to join the instructor's team. Well, I know we're nowhere near their level, but... Huh. Everyone. Alright, speaking of the keep, there was something I wanted to ask all of you in Class 7. Oh? And what would that be, Tita? Oh, great job, everyone. Your answers were written so well, I can tell they really understood everything. I don't want to start sounding like Instructor Thomas, but as an instructor, seeing this couldn't make me happier. Did we do well? Tomorrow's a free day, and we got our briefing at 3 p.m. We're going to address a short amount of prep time we've been given. It would make sense if the location was no jump. Don't jump to conclusions. I stumbled on that. Oh wow, this is really good. Yuna and Tita really outdid themselves this no-bake cheesecake. They called it no-bake cheesecake, what? Alright. It's 8:30 and I've made some good progress with my grading. Maybe I should go out and cool off a bit. Obtain Thor's armband. Alright. So... Well. What do we have here? But a snake in the grass that wants to play Vantage Masters. Muse. Oh no, not the conniving Muse. But first, a little bit of respite in the bath. There's a bath. I've got some time now, so maybe I'll wash up a bit. So who's gonna be in here now? Seems like most of the students feel pretty good about their exams, though we don't know the results till early next week. Ah, this feels great. But sitting here just makes me realize all the mistakes I made on my exam, so it's Yuna. I always used to score well at the police academy. That voice. Hey, Yuna. Instructor Veen, were you listening to me the whole time, you creeper? And there's the mandatory Yuna reaction. I figured it was about time we saw her in here. That means that she's also gonna get maxed after this. Sorry about that. It's not your fault. The baths are built like this. And I was the one who was talking out loud. Well, I think you're doing a good job here, Yuna. You've been studying and training from the moment you got here. I've seen you steadily improve on all of your subjects. I understand why Vandy and Major Claire think so highly of you. I'm right there with them, of course. This guy, for real. You know what? I just realized that we haven't maxed out anyone, right? I mean, actually, I think we maxed out Claire. No, Sharon. But technically, she's only 3 stars. She might unlock an extra 2. Maybe. If not, then yeah, she's the first one technically that got maxed. But the first one to 5 stars is surprisingly enough going to be Yuna. I think I've got a better idea of the kind of guy you are now. I know the struggles Elise and Elisa must go through. Huh. Yeah, that's your usual reaction. And all these expectations about the legendary hero of Herdabonia, and you turn out to be like this, for better or worse. If people knew this was what the Ashen Chevalier was really like. Oh no, you'd probably just get even more popular. I am, not really sure what you're talking about, but thanks for the food earlier. A no-bake cheesecake, was it? It really was delicious. Oh, that, Dina and I worked together on that. There was actually something else I wanted to make, so the cheesecake was just practice. Oh, what was it you wanted to make? That's a secret. But of course. Now we've got the refreshing steam glow. Ah, that felt so good. Oh yeah, Mrs. Ellison put some sodas in the fridge for us. I'm gonna go get one. Do you want one too? Yeah, sounds good. I'll help myself to one later. The soda is Ramune, right? Huh. These are from the way in the east. How does Celestin even get these? I know, right? Yeah, I didn't think I'd hear Ramune here. Oh, with Yuna strengthened? Obtain the bottle of Ramune. She's literally just like Altina. Except I think this is a little bit further than that. Well, so much for me maxing out, you know. Alright, we're gonna battle the snake in the grass and then we will end the episode off. And luckily I actually did pay attention this time. Because I honestly would have probably forgot now. And I would have missed out on Yuna. That would have annoyed the hell out of me. It's been a while since I've gotten that much of a workout. Your swimming was impressive music. I suppose growing up near the sea helps. Well, I was no match for you or Yuna. But you know... What is it? I've been thinking about the Academy issued swimsuit. It's not quite revealing enough, wouldn't you say? If it showed off just a little more, I bet Instructor Reed wouldn't be able to take his eyes off of me. You really are something else. Seriously, I'm right here, you know. Yeah, she knows, and that's why she said it. I didn't see you there, Instructor Reed. You didn't happen to overhear me, did you? But while you're on the subject, you're the type of man who's into string bikinis, am I right? I don't know what you're talking about. You definitely knew I was there. I understand. It's hard to be honest with yourself. By the way, Instructor Reed, would you like to play Vantage Masters with me sometime? I want to take a break now that we're on done with the exams. Oh, that's right. You play too. You and Ash are both pretty good at it, right? In that case, be gentle with me, please. Aw, now you're sealing the words right out of my mouth. You know, play Vantage Masters against Muse. I should have known to save after that, but yeah. I'd be delighted to play against you. Well, this might be another time that I actually lose. Edit. What types of masters do I got? Fighter, Ranger, Sister, Knight, and Thief. Wait, what? I thought I unlocked the Witch, or something else. Well, whatever. Hajime. Okay, so she's the Knight.
Play with me a little.
Oh, I'll play with you a lot. I'm going first. This is a decent starting hand. I can do 2 damage right off the bat. I guess I'll keep it. As usually I tend to throw them back into the deck and I get another one anyways. So honestly at this point, what does it matter? Okay, so... I will keep you out purely because... Yeah, I'm gonna keep you out. Oh wait, I can summon Zamilpin right now? This one give me a card. Screw it. I can get two out on the field instantly. Skill. And attack with the Ranger. And turn. Fire. How dare you! I mean, you lost more HP because of it, so why not? Water beats fire. I should have probably brought out... Attack. And use you to attack. I shall bring up Blix. And end my turn. For attack, alright. Let's go with you. Skill. Attack. It's fine to lose 3 HP. Zamilpin? I don't think I've ever actually summoned a Zamilpin. Alright. Ooh, +2 attack. +3 if it's on a fire. Hell yeah. Wait, hold on. I want to move me in the back. Take you out. Samuel Penn, you have 4 attack. Take this one out. And then Blix, attack. And we win. There's no way she can take out 10 of her HP. Well, we're in the back line and she has nothing on the field. Never mind. Had she actually been able to attack us, which she couldn't because, again, we're in the back line, we would have lost. But, of course, that won't happen. Wait, hold on. I gotta be strategic about this. Okay, so 9 damage. I don't think we can attack it in the front line, can we? -1. Yep. Alright. Skill, nope. So 2, 4, 6, 7 damage. Oh, that worked to our advantage. GG. Ha ha ha. Well, Muse, you fought very valiantly. But we win!
Oh, well, aren't you good?
Oh, I know, aren't I? Tie the beast ×3. Now she's halfway through that final star. And after fighting the snake in the grass, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next one, where we will be going out onto the town and potentially going into the next day. Maybe doing half of what we need to do there. And then I'll end the episode off there, and then I will pick up through the rest of it doing the keep, possibly grinding if there's an enemy we can. As I probably will have to, because the enemy's probably going to be 48 plus. And our students being like 41 is not going to be at all good. It's just not going to be good. So yeah.
Okay.
We got a lot to do. Till then, see you guys later.